Okay. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your tarot reading for December 2016. Shuffling just for a couple more seconds. And now I'm going to cut the cards. Okay. The first card is Ten of Swords. Now, Ten of Swords represents air, which is your element. So maybe, Gemini, you've gone through a real transformation, a real shift from a lot of pain. Swords usually, it's not about emotions. Swords usually represent psychological and mental distress, especially with this Ten of Swords. And as you probably are aware, most of the swords are not quite positive cards. They're usually indicating some type of sadness, or mental distress or conflict. But this is a card where you've gone through the worst and now there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I have an Eight of Cups. Cups are water, and this is about leaving things behind. You see the moon here? The moon represents the subconscious, our underlying fears and hopes, along with our emotions that make us make these emotional decisions. But you see this young woman leaving things behind. Even though these things might make her happy, she's making an emotional sacrifice to find herself, to find or look for something better. And then we have a Knight of Cups. So these cups seem to be quite relevant, Gemini, especially with this Knight of Cups riding on a horse, bringing love and affection. As you know, knights are active. They act, they go to war, they confront conflicts. It's about a shift and change in a situation. So there's definitely been some emotional shifts where you've gone through the worst and a lot of changes and adjustments needed to be made. And then we have this person, perhaps, who might have gone away, but now they're sort of back in your life, or they're still in your life, or maybe they're the ones who are going through the shifts and changes as well. Maybe they're the ones who had to go through leaving something behind emotionally. Heading into the present, we have a Queen of Swords. Once again, this seems to be your energy. Very wise. She's been through a lot of pain and struggle. This can also represent a man as well. Queens are passive. So I think it's interesting. It seems as if, Gemini, you've gone through a rebirth here. We go to a Seven of Swords, reverse. This is about fighting a battle, fighting your battle. It can mean being defensive, but it's also about tackling obstacles and conflicts head on. When this is reversed, and especially since it's in the middle of your card, there isn't much of a struggle here. And this is wands, this is fire. So maybe this is involving you and the other person as well. That maybe there's a situation that's involving not fighting back, not trying to push back or be defensive. Sometimes it can also mean someone who's not defending themselves when they should. But let me pull the rest of the cards and see what else this could mean. This is wonderful because this is the Star. And note how you have those 8 stars with these 2 cups of water, which is very much echoing what we saw here with this Eight of Cups. The star is about positivity and hope. It's also, so far, the only major arcana card you have. So there seems to be a really positive shift for you that's appearing for you, Gemini. That you've gone through some tough times, especially in a relationship, but you still have cause for hope here. This is the World in reverse. The World can indicate, because it's the last major arcana, when this appears and it's in the upright position, it means the struggle is over, you begin again, a cycle is ended. You move to a new phase of your life. So when this is in reverse, and this is your second major arcana card, that shift or change or new beginning won't happen just yet. But you still have cause to be positive, okay? Looking at these two major arcana cards together. We have Five of Swords in reverse, and that's a good thing because this is the card of fighting, okay? This is the card of sometimes arguments. Sometimes it's about the need to be right, someone who is superior, who thinks they're superior, who always has to dominate. So when this is reversed, I'm seeing in the future, maybe you not having to go through a struggle or a conflict anymore. Okay. And then finally, and this is interesting because this has been showing up for the other readings as well. This is a Nine of Cups. This is the card of contentment and happiness. And nines represent the end. 10 represents the end, and now you get to begin again. So this is about happiness as well. These cups are so relevant that what I'm picking up from the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the cups in the star and then the Nine of Cups is that maybe there's a relationship shift that's been very beneficial for you. Okay. And so far so good. It looks like towards the end of the year for December, there are going to be some very positive shifts for you. Now I'm shuffling this outcome card for this outcome card. Okay. Oh, this is weird. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. Is that necessarily a bad thing? No. It just means a shift, a slight shift in a different direction. That maybe with the Nine of Cups and the happiness associated with this Knight of Cups and the shifts from the Star and the Eight of Cups, that you might still need to find some clarity here. And I also think this sword, this Ace of Swords in reverse, represents what's going on in the world. Remember what I said in the very beginning. When you go through the Ten of Swords, it means that you start again at one with the Ace of Swords. And so this is still reversed. It doesn't mean you're not healing or haven't healed. But it means that there are still residual things, especially with this person with the Eight of Cups, maybe walking away, leaving things behind, that still need to be resolved. Okay. Maybe this Five of Swords reverse still means that there's not as much fighting or conflict before, but there still is. There's still one sword here that you have to deal with. And I don't think necessarily that's a bad thing. I think overall the message of the tarot is that you're on the right track. There's going to be a very positive shift for you in December. You have every reason to be positive. Okay? So yeah, you're going to figure things out. If you've been confused and you feel like you're getting to a good place, especially with someone else, it'll still take some time. But I think you'll have your bearings. And I kind of see this Ace of Swords reversing itself in the new year. Okay, so Gemini, that was your reading. And as always, I thank everybody for your comments and support. I will be doing predictions for 2017 in a couple of weeks, so look out for that. And as always, it's an honor reading for you, and I hope to talk to you soon. Take care.